All right. Can y'all hear me? I hope so. Good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time you watching this, I decided to come out here and give me a little sun, you know, out here in these suburban streets. And it's these cicadas. I think that's what they are. Do you hear that? It's a beautiful sound, but they loud. They loud, so I got to speak over the cicadas. Yes. Listen, this is what I want to say this morning, this afternoon, this night, whatever time you watching this. Boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to have sex. Listen, boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to have sex. This is why most relationships, and I mean most relationships that have submitted to this dating system, you will end up having sex. You fall into sexual immorality, or you give into sexual immorality in some kind of way, because it is designed that way. Boyfriends and girlfriends is not a kingdom system. It's not a kingdom system of dating. It is a worldly system. And with any worldly system, it is designed for you to get in and get trapped and never get out. Okay, I was thinking of the system of gambling this morning. Have you noticed you don't have many winners, or the lottery system? I think, is that the same system? I don't know. You don't have many winners because it's not designed for everybody to get rich. It's not designed. Our worldly systems, let me just say this, the prince of the air, the God of this world, has systems in place. System is a multiple part operation. Each operation in the system is designed for a specific outcome. This is why, have you noticed every relationship that you get into, it's like you go in thinking that it's going to be different, but it ends up happening the same way. I would decide to come out here with the cicadas, but it ends up happening the same way because it is a system. When you submit yourself to a way of doing something, a system, you are going to get the same outcome, or you're going to get the outcome that system is designed for you to get. When it comes to gambling, when it comes to the lottery, the reason why people win, look, it turned off. The reason why you have people win is to show you, and it's such a trick of the enemy, it's to show you like, oh, it's possible. So let me keep doing it. Let me keep giving my money to the system and losing money. It's not a kingdom system. It is a mishandling. It is a mismanaging. You're not being a good steward of your money. Okay? You lose more money than you gain, and hoping that you'll get that big break. Same with boyfriends and girlfriends. You got a lot of people, because this is our worldly system of dating that we submitted to. You got a lot of people who get into these relationships, and because, oh man, they got married or they made it out, you know, it puts hope in you. But let me tell you, most people, ask your mama, ask your auntie, ask somebody in your family, people who got married. Most people didn't arrive successfully. They didn't honor their bodies through the process. And here's the thing, wonderful. Marriage is such a beautiful thing, and God will still, through our stupidity, through our ignorance, will be so gracious to us. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, he desires holiness. He desires for us our hearts to be healthy through the process, the dating process, and into marriage. We don't understand how detrimental sex is to our souls when we use it in the wrong way. We don't understand that. I've been talking to this married man. Let me not say that. It's my brother. That sounded so bad. But I get insight on a married couple, intimate insight, and it's just amazing of this insight that I get. And how he's just been talking about their journey, married 15 years, and they're now coming to a place of deeper revelation and understanding that God has been opening their hearts to, of their sexual immorality before they got married. And how after 15 years, they're now coming to this knowledge, and God has just been pouring things into him, you know, and he talked to me about it because this is my assignment, my ministry, you know what I'm saying? And we just be going back and forth, and it's just amazing. I keep telling him we need to start recording our conversations, start this podcast, do something, because so many people can benefit from our conversation. But he was just telling me how that action, sex before marriage, blinded him to his own wife. And after 15 years, it took 15 years to come to the revelation, because they've been through revelations. Let me tell you, God is a deliverer. He is. But 15 years, that's a long time. Nevertheless, God is gracious, but that's a long time. And I'm listening to this. I said, oh no. See, what happens is when people share their revelations with you, or when people share their relationship with you, what God gave them, and you get it, it shortens the time so that you won't have to go through what they've been through. It ain't gonna take me 15 years, okay? But I'll tell you that right now, because I'm not doing. Me and God, we already made up my mind. I got out of the wilderness. I got out of that dating system. And so many people are in it now. That's why God is doing what he's doing through me. That's why I have this awesome book coming out this year. I'm so excited for it to come out, called The Girlfriend Trap, because so many girls, men too, but so many girls are trapped in this system of dating. They're trapped as girlfriends. And when you get into this worldly system, this system where the God of that system it's not God, it's the devil, it's the enemy, it's designed for you to fail. It's designed for you to give up your body. It's designed for you to get hooked onto a guy who is not your assignment, who is not assigned to you, who look good or may have the appearance of God, or may be godly, but may not be your man of God. To get you hooked to this man and be stuck and bound in this relationship for years, wasting time, all because of dating, because we boyfriend and girlfriend. We called each other boyfriend and girlfriend. Let me tell you, I would never be a girlfriend again. I know this may sound weird to somebody who may be hearing this for the first time, but I would never submit myself to that dating system again, because it is designed to fail. It's designed for you to fail. Because here's the mentality of a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's not a mentality of structure. It's not a mentality of purpose. It's not a mentality of really God. And so what we do as Christian women, we try to take a worldly system and make it godly. And you know what God showed me? You can't take something that's not mine and make it mine. Either you're gonna submit to this system of dating or get out. You have to get out of it completely so that you won't fall to the traps that's set in that system. So what did I do? I had to get out of it. I got out of that system. I would never be a girlfriend again. A girlfriend, it's not so much the title, it's a mentality. It's a mentality that creates this system, because you give yourself to a guy who did not pay the price for you, who did not go to God to have you. It's a consumer mentality. You are mine and I am yours. And so guess what? When you think my girlfriend, my boyfriend, you automatically think mine. I could do whatever I want to do with you. And what do you think is happening right now? This is why a lot of girlfriends and boyfriends, now I'm talking about Christians, you don't make it. You end up in the bed before you end up at the altar, before God, getting married. And then what happens is that kind of sin, it weakens your soul. Listen, I've been through, I know this. Why you think I can talk like this? Because I know this. It weakens your soul. It causes you to run from God. It causes you to run from godly people around you. Okay, listen, I know. I've been running before, and I be having people run from me like, what I'm gonna do to you? You know what I'm saying? But God has been training me up to go and get some queens out the wilderness, get some queens out this system. Let me tell you, because it's designed for your downfall. Let me tell you. I'm just telling you like it is. It's designed for your downfall. Listen, I'm trying to think what else I put in the book. You know what I'm saying? I can't say it all right now. Ooh, it's hot, y'all. I'm starting to glisten. I'm starting to glisten out here in this sun. It's hot. But listen, it's designed. How do you date? It's a mentality. You know, there's a scripture in the Bible where I believe Paul was talking to Timothy, and he was telling him how to interact with people. And you know what he said? He said, treat the elders, older men like fathers, treat older women like mothers. And then he said, treat younger women like sisters. Let me give this to you real quick. That's a mentality that you are to adopt in the dating world, okay? If you decide to date, first off, you shouldn't be dating if you know you're not ready. If you know you're not ready to pursue marriage, don't date. It makes no sense. What sense does it make to get your heart all involved and get soul tied to somebody? Y'all sharing intimate information with each other to go nowhere, to be stuck. Oh, I'm not ready now. Why are we dating? You know what I'm saying? Don't date if you know you're not delivered. If you know you still struggling with stuff and you haven't surrendered your body to God. Don't date, because at some point y'all gonna end up in the bed. At some point, things have been making so much sense to me. God has taken me out of the dating system, meaning not out of the dating mentality, because he been schooling your girl. This is why I can give out, because he's been schooling me. But he's taken me out of that realm. It's been 7 years that I've even talked to a guy in that way. And he's taken me out because he's been teaching me. He's been delivering me. He's been training me. So when I go back into that world, you would never have me in the bed before you have me at the altar. God has trained my heart and my mind. He's been training your girl up. And this is what he been doing to a lot of women. Don't feel shocked or sad or be like, why has it been so long and I ain't dated? Listen, you in the right place, queen. God has been training you up. God has been teaching you. He's been causing you to unlearn some worldly systems so that you can learn the kingdom way of doing things. Okay? This is what I really hope for young women. Like, don't rush into stuff. You don't have to. Like, get some healing from God first. Because if you don't, you're going to open your legs to this dude just like you've been opening your legs to all these other dudes. Just because you are a Christian or you have the title Christian, you think, well, it's supposed to be different now. No, God is good, but you have to get knowledge about things. I'm a Christian, but listen, I need more knowledge about money. I do. I need more knowledge about money. Because I can be a Christian to the day I die and die broke and die, you know what I'm saying, not really fulfilling or getting to the millions that I'm called to, because I'm called to millions. I'm called to millions. Okay? Look at here, dog. I'm talking. I'm called to millions. But you can get to that place, you can die and still not get a revelation and understanding about relationships, about data, or whatever it is. Wherever you don't have understanding, I guarantee you the enemy is playing you in that area. And the enemy is playing so many people, men and women, queens, I'm talking to you, in the area of dating. This is why you end up in the bed. Boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to have sex. It's a design to have sex. It's a mentality. Okay, it's a false reality. You think you guys are each other. So if I think you my girl, you my guy, then guess what? I'm going to do whatever. It's a trick of the enemy, let me tell you. And it happens. It's a process. It happens over time. This is why girlfriends, guys and girls, they're trained to be girlfriends at an early age. I call myself having a boyfriend at the age in kindergarten. He was training me up for years to get me to that place or get me to that point to where I gave my virginity away at 15. It was a process. It's a year. This is why it don't take much for you to be a girlfriend, because you've been trained. You've been trained all your life to be a girlfriend. You've been trained all your life or he's been training you, teaching you how to give your body up. You feel me? Before I gave my body up to a guy, he broke me. The devil broke me in my relationship with my daddy. The devil broke me. He was teaching me how to have sex, open up my legs through the music that I was listening to, through Ludacris and all that stuff. He was training me to be at the bottom so I can give my body and become feed for the guys that he was breaking. He breaks men and women to keep them bound, to keep them stuck, to keep them beneath God's will, to keep them beneath God's call. And this is why so many people, you don't see people getting married nowadays. You see people having sex and having babies, but you don't see them getting married, because it's all a part of the plan. It's all a part of the process. Boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to stay broken. They're designed to get into sin and get broken and stay broken. This is why you got to get out, queen. You got to get out. Get out of this worldly system of dating. It's not a godly system of dating, let me tell you. Oh, I can't wait for this book to come out. It's not a godly system of dating. Okay? It's a worldly system of dating. How do you date? You treat each other like brother and sister, because when you have that respect and that mentality about another person, you wouldn't dare even look at them sexually. I respect your soul, your body so much. You are God's precious soul, precious child. I'm not going to cross any boundaries with you, because I love you with the love of God. I love you with the love of God. I don't want to taint your heart. If I'm not your wife, I don't want you to get soul tied to me sexually, because sex is a direct access to your heart. Ooh, is that See, y'all, I'm a little jumpy with books. Sex is a direct access to your heart. It bypasses your mind. So where once you have sex, you're no longer sober here. It's a trick of the enemy. You're no longer sober here. So you can't think straight. You can't think, is this man godly? You no longer see what God wants you to see about this person. It's a direct access to your heart. And this is why it's one of the coldest technologies of witchcraft. Listen, I've been learning some stuff, because witchcraft is a way to control someone's will and desires. This is why girls and guys, they want to have sex so quick, because it causes someone to stay with somebody. This is how girls try to trap dudes, and dudes be trapping girls. Let me just have sex with them, because then they'll be stuck to me, because sex is designed to glue two together. Then they'll be stuck with me. Then they'll never be able to leave. Now you mine, girl. You're going to try to go date somebody else, but you're going to always come back to me because you had sex. It's designed for you to stay stuck with a person. This is why I was stuck in a relationship for 4 years. I served a sentence. Let me tell you, let's call a thing a thing. I served a sentence for 4 years because of sex. Even longer than that. But I'm saying, God had to get me out of that system, because boyfriends and girlfriends is designed for you to fall. It's designed for you to get stuck. To get stuck. I told y'all I'm glistening. Y'all, I'm glistening. To get stuck in sin. So you go in and you date with this mentality of respect. Okay? What is the dating process? Whew. Y'all, I'm about to go back in the house. The dating process, y'all should never... we get our feelings and stuff involved, and they should never even be there. You know what you're supposed to be doing when you dating? You're supposed to have a paper and pen. So while they talking, you writing. And yeah, your mama crazy too. And how'd you learn that? You're supposed to be gathering information about this person. Where's feelings involved? When do you get the mentality of you supposed to touch them? You ain't even supposed to touch each other. You are trying to see, is this a person that you can be compatible with and spend the rest of your life with and lay your body down with and have kids with and raise kingdom children with? In no way, shape, or fashion or form should you be touching them. Let's go on this vacay together. Let's lay out in the hotel and on the beach together. See, because that's our system of dating. Let me tell you, it is a system that has watered our senses down. It gets our feelings and emotions involved first. It gets sex and sensuality involved first, when you was never supposed to be like that. So when you are dating someone, you are just gathering information. You just gathering information. Why are y'all over each other's house by yourself? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, because that's a recipe for failure. That's a recipe for the flesh to do what it does best, which is fail you, and it will always fail you. Your flesh testifies against you. It'll show you. It's already told you that it failed, and it's going to do it again, because you still doing the same stuff you did that caused your failure before. But because you're Christian, you think it's going to be different. It's not different. It's not different, because your mentality has not changed. Boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to have sex. It is a system that is designed to cause you to fall into or to go into sexual immorality or to stay stuck. It is a system. It is a programming of the mind. So you get your information. This is how you do godly dating, okay? Get your information. And then y'all make a decision. It ain't hard. Listen, I promise you. We make it harder than what it is. It ain't hard. People would be further in the purpose right now if we would consider God. Consider God. God, how are you calling me to just respect the person? Don't cross boundaries with the person. Get you a squad. Get you accountability in place. If you dating in isolation, listen. Why? Like, it's a recipe for failure. You ain't got nobody checking in on you. You ain't got nobody knowing about your whereabouts. You need to. I'm telling you, you need to. You need to. Because the flesh, as much as I know, it'll be a plumb fool action of me to still and not have somebody all up in my dating life. Here we go. We right here. We at this restaurant. I'm supposed to be at home by 9. You ain't got to worry about. I'm coming to your house. He gonna drop me off. Or how about this? And don't even drop me off. We'll meet somewhere. Like, I got systems. So when the dating process does happen, me and God, we been in the lab, okay? So when that dating process does happen, I'm OG'd up. I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready. Because I ain't about to do this like I did before. I'm called to commitment. I am. I'm called to marriage. So you got to have strategy to get there, girl. You got to have strategy. So you get your information. Look, I keep getting off track. You get your information. And then y'all make a decision. Are we marriage material? Are we going to do this or not? If y'all decide to part ways, part ways. This is how you can part ways and not have soul ties and not have a broken heart and not have a baby daddy and baby mama drama, because y'all never crossed that boundary. Y'all never had sex. And it could be an easy part, man. I thank you. Thank you for dating me. That you dating, I date you. And y'all can still be cordial. So when the next time you see this person, you ain't got to look down and be like, oh, we done had sex, and feel that awkwardness inside. Because I know it's an awkwardness when you had sex with somebody. And then you see them years later. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Listen, I know. If you have had sex, if you're in the dating process and you have sex, this is my best advice for you. Pull back. Pull back, because you're no longer sober-minded. You're going to have to re-strategize. You're going to have to get somebody involved. You're going to have to get some accountability. I promise you. Listen, you think I'm talking just because I'm talking? No. Let guys hear God's voice right now through this video. Get somebody involved, because now you're going to have to get, like you should have already had before, get some wisdom so that you can decide or make a decision. Was this a true, you know, like a mistake, you know what I'm saying? Or was this just, or is this person really for me? Because I know there are many people recover. They still go into the dating process, to a marriage, but it's not without struggle because of that sin. It's not without struggle. You're going to go through some stuff. You're going to have to be delivered for some things, from some mindsets. Okay? So that you can teach your kids. You're going to have to learn biblical dating. You're going to have to learn more about sex and what happens, the science behind sex. Because you're going to have to teach your kids. You think, oh, I made it to marriage, I'm good now. No, you got to teach your children now so they won't go through the same traps or fall in the same trap that you did. It ain't just for you. Now you got to teach your children and your children's children and your nieces and your cousins. So don't stop when, oh, now I'm married and I'm saved. No, you know how many people are married and are still fornicators in their heart? And if they was to get divorced or not get married again, they'll go back into fornication. They'll do the same thing they did before. I'm getting deliverance out of that mentality. Okay? It's a heart condition before the Lord. Y'all think marriage is a status. No. It's a heart condition. It's your heart. It's your heart before the Lord. Our goal is God. Our goal ain't a man. It's God. I want to be right. I want to be in right standing with my God, single or married. But let me tell you, in this dating process, I just gave y'all, and y'all probably overlooked it. Now, I got to be more than that in dating. No. Gather information. You got to be sober-minded. Get your information and make a decision. You know what I'm going to do in my dating process? Y'all ain't ready. Y'all ain't ready. God calls all of us to a level of holiness. Yes. But let me tell you, God's so cold. I don't think people ready for my process. Nah, they are. It ain't gonna be none of that. Listen, on our wedding day, the first touch of the hand's gonna be so electrifying. It's gonna be so electrifying because we ain't never touched each other's body. That's how holy I want my dating process to be. Think I'm playing? Oh, think I'm playing? It's gonna be such a night of worship before the Lord. Oh, baby. Because God has called me to a level of holiness when it comes to relationships. And then guess what? I'm like, God, I'm all for it. People probably gonna think I'm crazy. You're too strict. Nah, boo. I'm kingdom-minded. I know where I'm going in life. I know I got a purpose and an assignment on my life, and I can't let the enemy in no way, fashion, shape, because I've done it before. This is why it's had to take me years to go through deliverance. Years. God has been pruning me and teaching me how to be a wife as a single woman, He's been teaching me, delivering me from this sinful behavior, from that worldly system of dating as a single woman for the last 7 years. And y'all be like, 7 years? It feels like it was just yesterday. That's how close me and God been. That's how good he's been. That's how much company and intimacy he's given me, or we've had between each other. And I wouldn't change it for a thing. It's been the best 7 years of my entire life. The best 7 years of my entire life. See, this is, if you would just take the time to allow God to give you what you need. Because here's the thing. I know some people right now who should have been waiting 7 years like me. They got into a relationship, got into sin, fell for the trap. Now they're back at square one. Now they're starting all over again 7 years later. If you would just take that 7 years, get everything you need, so when you get the relationship, it'll last for a lifetime. Because when I get married, ain't no getting out. He's been training me and teaching me how to pick well. Because I ain't going through this process again. I want to spend my time teaching other people how to go through the process. You feel me? You feel me? Yo, listen to me. Allow God to give you what you need. If that's you not dating, queen, you can't get around it. Because you're going to end up getting married to some joker because you didn't take the time to get the revelation from God. You didn't take the time to heal from the previous relationship. You didn't take the time to heal. And then you're going to end up divorced. I know I'm talking to somebody. And then back at square one. Because you didn't take the time to allow God to teach you about this worldly system of dating. Don't worry. I'm going to get you this book. I'm going to get you this book. Don't worry about it. Stay close to your girls. Stay close to your girl. I just wanted to encourage you and let you know, boyfriends and girlfriends are designed to have sex. It's designed to get you trapped, girl. So you got to make a decision. You got to re-strategize your dating process. Some of you from watching this video is going to make a decision that you ain't even ready to be dating right now. You know you ain't. But why you dating? Because of your flesh? Because I desire marriage? Yeah, I do too. But I know I'm still in the preparation process right now. God is still teaching me some things. I got an assignment. I'm called a team girls. I'm called a young women. I've been dishing stuff out. I've been creating. I've been producing some stuff in this process. So when I do get married, I won't be looking for no man to fulfill my life. I won't be looking to my husband to be my God because I ain't got nothing to do. What we gonna do today? Nah, dude, I got things to do for the Lord. And he will have the same thing to do. So we won't be always making each other's God. Because you ain't got no life. You ain't got nothing to do because you didn't take the time to get instructions from the Lord on what your purpose is in life. You know what I'm saying? Please don't take... This is my personality come through. Sometimes I get a little rah-rah. You know, don't take this as an attack on anybody. But I'm just giving you some information, some wisdom to help throughout this dating process. Because I'm telling you, you got one life to live and one life to give. And you don't have time to waste it. You been a girlfriend for how long? What y'all doing? Stop wasting time. You're supposed to be a wife, girl. If you have that desire to be with a man or he has that desire, y'all supposed to be married. And I'm not saying married to each other, but y'all supposed to be married in marriage. What you doing wasting time? What you doing? It ain't gonna never listen, I gotta get off. It's about to be 30 minutes. You'll never girlfriend. No, we dating, we're courting. Because by the time we get to the courting process, we already made a decision. We've already made a decision that let's pursue something more. Let's pursue marriage. Let's see what this is all about. You ain't gonna never. I ain't never gonna be another man's concubine. It's a system, y'all. I ain't gonna say too much. It's a system. It's a system. This is why you go through life having so many boyfriends and girlfriends. You never thought about that? It's a system. So I done had 15 girlfriends and boyfriends in my entire life. That's an issue. But you're supposed to go and you're only supposed to be married to one person. That's an issue. That's an issue. Man, I had sex with 15, 14 people in my entire life. That's an issue. It's a system, y'all. It's a system designed to trap you so you will never get out. It's a system. It's a system. Hear God in this message. It's a system. Make a decision. Where you at in your relationship? Make a decision right now. Make a decision today. You gonna let some dude waste your time? Because your mindset's still in the system. Make a decision. Y'all stay encouraged. Peace.